On the floor for the visiting Milwaukee Bucks. At shooting guard, Taurean Prince. At small forward, Kyle Kuzma. At center, Brook Lopez. At the other guard position, Damian Lillard. At the other forward position, Giannis Antetokounmpo. The head coach of the visiting team is Doc Rivers. Now introducing the starters for your Miami Heat. Standing 6'5", number 18, Alec Burks. 6 feet, number 45, Davion Mitchell. 7 feet, number 7, number 22, Jimmy Butler. 6'9", number 13,
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. For the Heat, Adebayo is out there with Butler. And it's Mitchell. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Lillard misses.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Pass to Burks. Butler in the corner. Knocks down the three ball. Butler's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Heat.
Nice to see Butler drain the three ball. This really opens up the rest of his game.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Here's Mitchell. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. And that one's good, Mitchell.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis sets a screen for Lillard. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Works for three, and again, Miami with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Lillard kicks to Kuzma. Prince looking around. Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Butler from outside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Antetokounmpo against Adebayo. From the arc. Antetokounmpo, no good. Mitchell left side. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
You wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Heat lead by 11. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, a nice way to play.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. They've got Mitchell. Adebayo is out there with Butler. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Wynn in at the two-guard spot. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
I don't think the defense expected Jimmy Butler to rise up from there. He can do that.
Porter, no luck. Miami's gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly.
Here's where, following the bucket by the Bucks. Shots good by Butler.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Jimmy Butler is in the zone, and he keeps finding shots.
Portis, the pass to Trent. 34 seconds left now here in the second. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Right side, Butler over Green, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Butler's got 19 points. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Heat out front, ending the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your team stick to the game plan and know your personnel. What's that mean?
Yeah, we keep messing up coverages. You know, I get messing up on some guys, but that can't happen, but it did. So we just got to move it forward.
We'll see if the communication picks up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Setting the floor for the Bucks, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Trent's out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the three. Now here's Lillard. Still without a basket. Count it.
Lopez down on the inside, getting that soft touch to go.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Jimmy Butler. First personal foul. First team foul.
1:11 left in the third quarter of the game. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Burks pulls it in. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Butler from outside. And the Heat, another three.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third. Burks finds Butler. And again, Miami with the triple.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And here we go. It's Butler. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Sinks the triple. Kuzma's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Kuzma spacing the floor nicely, patiently waiting and knocking down the three.
Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Pass to Kuzma. Lopez outside. To the inside. Here's Lillard. Lopez kicks to Kuzma. And a miss there on the triple. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Heat. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Heat making a switch here. Bucks checked in. Now a timeout called by Miami. They lead by 32. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. The Bucks shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. We've got Alec Burks. Adebayo is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Ware in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Three-pointer, Butler bangs home the trifecta. Butler's got 40 points.
Well, when Butler's this focused, defenders beware.
Prince with a screen on Mitchell. Lillard attacking. Prince outside, just 4 to shoot. Antetokounmpo kicks to Kuzma. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Heat.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jimmy Butler.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Prince kicks to Lopez. And the Bucks miss again. 36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's good from long range.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Back to Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Burks on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Burks on the wing. Mitchell dishes to Ware. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Bam. Congrats on the win. This arena was rocking tonight. What difference does it make when they're loud like this?
Man, this place get the rocking, man. I love it playing in front of the Miami Heat fans, man. That's so wonderful, bro. And they stay behind us 24/7 no matter what, and we can't thank them enough for that.
Yeah, you fed off of them tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jimmy Butler.